When you're a seasoned rider, you understand that reliability defines a motorcycle's true worth. That's why we turn to the people who know every bolt and bearing, the mechanics. We ask them a simple question. If your friend needed a bike, what would you tell them to buy? Stick around, because you'll see 16 motorcycles they trust the most. Simple, dependable, and the one platform mechanics call buy it, ride it, forget it. Number 16, Kawasaki Ninja 650. Walk into almost any repair shop and ask for a reliable all-rounder, and this is the one that'll get a nod. The Kawasaki Ninja 650 has earned its reputation the hard way by lasting. This middleweight sport machine strikes a near-perfect balance between reliability, real-world performance, and cost. Under the bodywork sits a 649 cubic centimeter parallel twin engine that delivers smooth torque and quiet strength mile after mile. With basic care, oil changes, valve checks, and chain adjustments, these engines are known to push well past 100,000 miles without major internal work. Brand new, the Ninja 650 starts just under $9,000, depending on trim and color. On the used market, well-kept models usually range between $4,000 and $6,000, giving riders plenty of value for the money. Parts are widely available, labor hours stay low thanks to an open-frame design, and the bike's overall simplicity keeps ownership costs predictable. What really wins mechanics over is how trouble-free it stays. The wiring harness holds up, the cooling system rarely leaks, and the fueling stays consistent even after years of use. Add in anti-lock brakes, updated electronics, and a comfortable upright stance, and you have a motorcycle that fits both the daily grind and weekend getaways. For riders who want excitement without headaches, the Ninja 650 stands tall as one of the smartest buys in the garage. But for riders who crave a little more top-end rush or a machine that feels freer on the open road, the Ninja's restrained character might feel a touch too polite. Some want a bike that stretches its legs a bit further, one that takes that Japanese dependability and injects it with a dose of energy once reserved for sport tours. And that's exactly where our next machine steps in. A bike that takes Yamaha's bulletproof engineering and turns it into something quietly thrilling. Number 15, Yamaha FZ6, also known as the Phaser. The Yamaha FZ6, better known as the Phaser, has built a reputation that time can't touch. Mechanics across the country still speak highly of it, even years after production stopped. This middleweight sport tourer earned its following through one thing above all else: reliability. Beneath the fairing sits a 600 cubic centimeter inline-4 engine borrowed from Yamaha's legendary R6, tuned for smoother power and everyday use. It revs freely, pulls cleanly, and shrugs off heavy mileage with ease. Many owners report crossing 50,000 miles and beyond with nothing more than oil changes, chain service, and valve checks. The FZ6 also wins points for comfort. Its upright ergonomics and steady suspension make long rides surprisingly easy on the body, and that's a detail mechanics appreciate, since bikes that keep riders comfortable tend to stay well cared for. While Yamaha no longer builds the FZ6, the used market keeps it alive. Clean examples usually sit between $3,000 and $5,000, offering serious performance for the price. Maintenance costs remain fair for an inline-4, and parts are still widely available. For riders who want the thrill of a sport bike without the headaches, the Yamaha FZ6 stands tall. Still, for all its smoothness and polish, the FZ6 remains a very Japanese interpretation of reliability, efficient, refined, and a little restrained in personality. Some riders might start to crave something rougher around the edges, something with a deeper sound and a distinctly American heartbeat beneath the tank. And across the ocean, in a city built on chrome and torque, that heartbeat has been echoing for decades. Number 14, Harley Sportster 883. The Harley Sportster 883 is one of those motorcycles mechanics often mention with a smile. It's a classic American cruiser that has earned its reputation through simplicity, durability, and a design that has stood the test of time. At the heart of the Sportster 883 is the Evolution air-cooled V-twin engine. This 883 cubic centimeter motor delivers steady, predictable power without relying on complicated electronics or temperamental systems. Number 13, Suzuki V-Strom 650. The Suzuki V-Strom 650 is the kind of adventure touring motorcycle that quietly earns respect in every garage it rolls into. Mechanics consistently point to it as a machine that blends versatility, reliability, and ease of ownership, which is why it lands at number 13 on our list. At its core is a 645 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled V-twin engine. Smooth, torquey, and forgiving, this motor handles daily commutes, long weekend rides, or light off-road excursions with minimal fuss. With regular oil changes, chain care, and occasional valve adjustments, these engines often surpass 70,000 miles without major issues. What makes the V-Strom 650 especially appealing is its practical design. Everything from spark plugs to the brake system is easy to access, keeping maintenance straightforward and affordable. Mechanics appreciate that it rarely surprises them with hidden quirks or costly repairs, allowing riders to enjoy its capabilities without constant trips to the shop. New, the base model starts around $9,299, with the XT trim near $9,799, and the fully loaded adventure version just shy of $10,999. Used examples are plentiful, often falling between $2,699 and $7,797 depending on condition. For riders seeking a dependable all-around motorcycle, the V-Strom 650 is the definition of practicality done right. Its V-twin engine runs smooth for tens of thousands of miles, and mechanics know it as one of those just add gas and go motorcycles. Still, the V-Strom's adventure touring look and taller stance aren't for everyone. Some riders don't need windshields or panniers. They want simplicity, confidence, and a motorcycle that feels as easygoing as it looks. And if that sounds familiar, the next bike delivers that old-school spirit in one of the smallest, most approachable packages on the road. Number 12, Yamaha V-Star 250. The Yamaha V-Star 250 truly earns its place among the most trusted small cruisers mechanics continue to recommend. Built around a 249 cubic centimeter AIR-cooled V-twin engine, it delivers smooth, manageable power that feels right at home in city traffic or on relaxed weekend rides. What makes it stand out in the shop world is its simplicity. No complex electronics, no hidden surprises, just a reliable machine that keeps doing its job year after year. Mechanics appreciate how accessible everything is on this bike. Routine oil changes, valve checks, and chain service are quick and inexpensive, and replacement parts are easy to find across the country. Many riders see more than 50,000 miles without any major repairs, which speaks volumes about its engineering. With a new price around $4,800 and clean used models often under $5,000, the V-Star 250 offers tremendous value. Light, approachable, and built to last, it's a mechanic-approved cruiser that keeps its promises. But while the V-Star's simplicity is its greatest strength, it also leaves some riders dreaming of a little more adventure, something still dependable, but with broader horizons and a sense of freedom that stretches past the city limits. And that sense of balance and exploration is exactly what the next motorcycle captures, with classic Honda precision. Number 11, Honda CB500X. The Honda CB500X is a motorcycle that mechanics often describe as the definition of dependable. It blends comfort, practicality, and long-term durability into one of Honda's most trusted middleweight designs. Whether used for the daily commute or a cross-state trip, the CB500X keeps earning praise for doing everything well, without demanding much in return. Power comes from a 471 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled parallel twin, an engine renowned for its smooth delivery and low-maintenance nature. Mechanics frequently highlight its resilience. Many examples surpass 100,000 miles with little more than regular oil and valve service. Parts are inexpensive, easy to find, and straightforward to replace, making this a bike that stays on the road, not in the shop. With new models priced around $8,000, and clean used ones often between $4,000 and $6,000. It's a value-packed option for nearly any rider. Comfortable ergonomics, steady handling, and a proven engine make the CB500X a true workhorse. But for riders who like their bikes with a bit more style, something that feels less like a tool and more like a statement, the CB500X can seem a little too sensible. Not everyone wants practicality to be the main headline. Some want a touch of heritage, a sense of identity, and that unmistakable feeling that comes from decades of craftsmanship. And across the English Channel, one manufacturer has turned that blend of history and dependability into an art form. Number 10, Triumph Street Twin. The Triumph Street Twin, recently renamed the Speed Twin 900, is a motorcycle that mechanics continually praise for its balance of style, simplicity, and solid engineering. It captures that unmistakable British charm while offering modern-day reliability that keeps it running strong for years. Powering the bike is a 900 cubic centimeter parallel twin engine, delivering smooth torque and easygoing performance. Mechanics appreciate how this motor blends modern fuel injection with classic air-cooled character, creating a ride that feels both nostalgic and refined. It's easy to service, with accessible components and long maintenance intervals that make ownership a pleasure rather than a chore. Comfort is another highlight. The upright seating position, comfortable bench seat, and low center of gravity make it an effortless everyday motorcycle. One that feels natural whether you're carving through back roads or cruising downtown. For pricing, brand new 2025 models typically start around $9,950, while clean used examples from recent years range between $6,000 and $8,000. A solid deal for a bike of this quality. It's the kind of bike mechanics admire for its simplicity and build quality. No fussy electronics, no unnecessary tech. Just a beautifully balanced motorcycle that runs smooth and looks even better standing still. Still, as refined and soulful as the Street Twin is, it's more about character than versatility. Some riders want a machine that trades charm for capability, something that can take them farther, handle tougher roads, and still stay rock solid in the workshop. And when it comes to practical performance that refuses to quit, there's one name from Japan that always earns a quiet nod from the pros. Number 9, Kawasaki Versys 650. The Kawasaki Versys 650 has earned its reputation as one of the most versatile and mechanic-approved motorcycles on the road. Designed for riders who want one bike that can do it all, the Versys strikes a rare balance between comfort, capability, and low-maintenance reliability. At its core is Kawasaki's legendary 649 cubic centimeter parallel twin engine, delivering around 66 horsepower and 50 pound-feet of torque. This motor is famous for its smooth power band and proven durability, often running well past 70,000 miles with little more than basic care. Mechanics love how easy it is to service, with simple valve access, affordable parts, and an engine design that's been refined for nearly 2 decades. For pricing, brand new 2025 models start around $10,500, while used examples from recent years typically range between $5,000 and $9,000 depending on condition. With upright ergonomics, balanced handling, and long-distance comfort, the Versys 650 is the dependable do-it-all bike every mechanic respects. But while the Versys checks every logical box, not everyone rides with logic alone. Some riders want something that speaks to emotion, a machine that feels timeless, connects to a deeper sense of tradition, and looks as good parked as it feels in motion. And for that, we head to India, where one of the oldest motorcycle brands in the world has found its modern groove. Number 8, Royal Enfield Classic 350. Royal Enfield Classic 350 is one of few motorcycles that perfectly bridges heritage styling with modern-day dependability. Mechanics often praise it for its simplicity, easy upkeep, and the sheer satisfaction it delivers mile after mile. Powering this timeless machine is a 349 cubic centimeter air and oil-cooled single-cylinder engine, producing just over 20 horsepower and 19 pound-feet of torque. It's not built for speed, it's built for feel. The 5-speed transmission shifts smoothly, and the engine hums with that signature Enfield thump that riders love. Mechanics appreciate how straightforward it is to service, with minimal electronics and accessible components that make regular maintenance a breeze. In the US, brand new 2025 models typically start around $5,500, while well-kept used examples range between $4,000 and $5,000 depending on year and mileage. An incredible value for a bike this well-crafted. Classic looks, affordable parts, and mechanic-approved durability make the classic 350 a genuine modern legend. It's approachable, smooth, and carries the kind of vintage soul few bikes today can match. Still, the classic's modest power means it's more about charm than performance. Some riders will eventually crave a bit more muscle, something that carries that same easygoing attitude, but with extra torque, extra comfort, and a longer stride on the highway. And that's exactly what Honda delivers in one of its most trusted, longest-running cruisers. Number 7, Honda Shadow 750. The Honda Shadow 750 is a cruiser that earns quiet respect from riders and mechanics alike. It's not about flash or noise. It's about reliability, comfort, and timeless design. Year after year, this machine keeps rolling while others fade from the road. Powering it is a 745 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled V-twin engine that delivers smooth, dependable torque. Paired with a shaft drive system, it offers low maintenance and consistent performance whether commuting through town or cruising long stretches of highway. Mechanics praise its accessibility and durability. It doesn't overheat, leak, or suffer from surprise electrical problems. New models start around $8,500, while clean used ones often range between $2,000 and $4,000. It remains proof that simplicity and strength never go out of style. A motorcycle built to last and to be loved. But for riders who want a cruiser that feels even more stripped down, something raw with a touch of custom style, straight from the factory, the Shadow might feel a little too polite. They're looking for a machine that takes that reliability and wraps it in attitude. And the next bike on our list does exactly that, proving that less can sometimes feel like more. Number 6, Yamaha Bolt R-Spec. The Yamaha Bolt R-Spec is the kind of motorcycle that mechanics quietly respect. It strips away the excess and focuses on what matters: strong engineering, classic lines, and day-in, day-out dependability. Its 942 cubic centimeters air-cooled V-twin delivers steady torque and relaxed power that feels right at home on city streets or open highways. The fuel-injected setup keeps throttle response crisp, and the belt drive system means fewer maintenance headaches than a chain. Mechanics like its open frame and simple layout, making regular service quick and affordable. New models list near $11,500, with solid used ones running $4,000 to $7,000. Built tough, easy to work on, and always dependable. The Bolt R-Spec shows how simple design can outlast the trend. But for all its stripped-down charm, the Bolt stays close to home. It's perfect for short rides, city cruising, and weekend spins. Yet some riders dream of something built for the long road. A motorcycle that swallows states, not streets, and keeps rolling when the odometer climbs into 6 figures. And when it comes to true long-distance legends, one name in Honda's lineup stands above them all. Number 5, Honda Goldwing. The Honda Goldwing is a motorcycle mechanics mention with genuine respect. It's earned legendary status for reliability, comfort, and long-distance endurance. Powered by a 1,800 cubic centimeter flat-six engine, it glides through miles with a calm confidence few bikes can match. Mechanics often see these machines pass 100,000 miles without serious issues, which says everything about Honda's engineering. The shaft drive system keeps upkeep low, and the dual-clutch transmission makes every ride effortless. New models start around $29,000, with clean used examples from the last few years often found between $12,000 and $20,000. Quietly powerful, smooth, and built to last, the Goldwing remains the benchmark for touring motorcycles. Still, the Goldwing is a lot of motorcycle. For riders who want reliability without the size, who'd rather feel light on their feet than command a touring ship, there's another route, one that trades bulk for balance while keeping the same mechanical honesty. And that road leads us back to Kawasaki, where the spirit of versatility and strength takes a leaner, sharper form. Number 4. Kawasaki Vulcan S. The Kawasaki Vulcan S is a cruiser that refuses to be boxed in. Mechanics love it for blending sport bike spirit with cruiser comfort, all powered by Kawasaki's trusted 649 cubic centimeter parallel twin engine. Smooth, efficient, and easy to service, this engine has proven itself across Kawasaki's lineup for years. What truly sets the Vulcan S apart is its ErgoFit system, allowing riders to tailor the seat, handlebars, and foot pegs for perfect comfort. The result is a motorcycle that fits almost anyone, beginner or veteran, without compromise. Affordable, dependable, and low on maintenance, the Vulcan S typically starts around $7,600 new and holds strong value used. It's the kind of bike mechanics call, but even this adaptable machine leaves some looking for something a bit more playful. A bike that feels alive in the corners, accelerates with energy, and keeps that same maintenance-free reputation. And for that kind of spirit, Yamaha built a legend, a machine whose engine is as famous for fun as it is for longevity. Number 3. Yamaha MT-07. The Yamaha MT-07 is one of those bikes mechanics can't help but respect. It's simple, durable, and delivers pure riding joy without unnecessary complexity. Powered by a 689 cubic centimeter parallel twin engine, it offers instant torque, smooth delivery, and impressive fuel efficiency, all wrapped in Yamaha's bulletproof engineering. Mechanics love how easy it is to service, with affordable parts, accessible maintenance, and an engine known to run strong well past the norm. Its lightweight chassis and sharp handling make it equally at home in city traffic or carving through mountain roads. Priced around $7,800 new, the MT-07 packs incredible value for its performance. It's proof that less truly can be more. Yet some riders eventually want a cruiser stance, something more relaxed, lower, and smoother at highway speeds without sacrificing the MT-07's bulletproof core. And that's exactly what Honda offers next. The same trusted engine, but in a form that speaks to both beginners and veterans alike. Number 2. Honda Rebel 500. The Honda Rebel 500 is one of those motorcycles mechanics routinely recommend for its unbeatable reliability. At its core sits a 471 cubic centimeter parallel twin liquid-cooled engine with DOHC technology. It delivers smooth, consistent power and is built to last, often running well beyond 60,000 miles with basic care. Mechanics love how straightforward it is to maintain. Oil changes, chain adjustments, and filter replacements are simple, and its accessible design makes servicing easy for both shops and DIY riders. The low 27-inch seat height and balanced chassis give riders confidence, while the smooth 6-speed transmission keeps control effortless. New models sit around $6,500, with used bikes ranging $4,000 to $5,500. The Honda Rebel 500 is the definition of mechanical trust. Using the same proven engine as the CB500 series, it's light, approachable, and famously low maintenance. Mechanics know it as one of those bikes that just runs. For newer riders, it's confidence. For experienced ones, it's dependability wrapped in cruiser style. But even the most loyal Rebel riders eventually look toward what sits above every other name on a mechanic's reliability list. A motorcycle that's proven itself for decades across tracks, cities, and continents alike. And finally, that legend doesn't just earn respect, it defines it. Number 1. Suzuki SV650. The Suzuki SV650 is the ultimate mechanic-approved motorcycle, and for good reason. Its 645 cubic centimeter V-twin engine delivers a perfect balance of power and torque, while the nimble, stable chassis handles everything from city commutes to spirited weekend rides with ease. Mechanics value its simple, approachable engineering. Routine maintenance, oil changes, brake servicing, clutch adjustments, and chain care is straightforward. And even more technical tasks like valve adjustments are manageable with basic tools. This simplicity keeps ownership affordable and stress-free. New models run around $8,899, with used bikes ranging $4,000 to $7,000. Durable, versatile, and easy to service, the SV650 is a true all-rounder. And with that, we've reached the top of our list: 16 motorcycles that mechanics personally recommend. Each one earned its spot not through hype or horsepower, but through years of real-world performance, garage-tested reliability, and everyday dependability. And if this list sparked your curiosity about what makes a motorcycle truly great, stick around. Click the video on your screen for more stories from the road. Give this one a like, drop us a hype in the comments, and subscribe.